I work for Indiegogo. Indiegogo, very high level, pioneered crowdfunding a decade ago. We've been doing now equity crowdfunding or investment crowdfunding, and recently we announced an ICO token sale platform.
Oh, wow.
So to us, this is sort of the next evolution of crowdfunding, and I heard about Boston Blockchain Week, and I thought it was a great excuse to come, see what cool things are happening here.
So yeah,
and to ride the bus, of course.
Right. So Indiegogo, I think a lot of us have heard of that company, even though you're out on the West Coast.
Yep.
Tell me about the evolution of crowdfunding and why you are actually moving to the blockchain now.
Yeah, it's a great question. So, first of all, I can't take credit, but our founders is an interesting story. They founded Indiegogo in 2008, and the original idea was to do investment from the crowd. But the laws didn't exist in the U.S. to do that, as we all know. So they invented what became known as perks, rewards, crowdfunding that Indiegogo has been successful with, Kickstarter's been successful with. That's become commonplace crowdfunding, right? Then equity crowdfunding came along, where that's now anyone can now invest, not just wealthy accredited investors, but really anyone. The laws started to change here in 2016. We've been doing that type of investment crowdfunding for a couple of years. And then the ICO token sale thing kind of, as we all know, has come to the forefront. And to us, it really is the evolution of it was 1.0 crowdfunding, 2.0, and this is really, in our minds, crowdfunding 3.0. It's still all about the community, bringing a passionate community together, opening up things to people that otherwise wouldn't have access to things. And we think we have a lot of experience and expertise and interesting insight into how to help people appropriately do these token sales and ICOs is really our place in this ecosystem right this second. Yeah.
So people can go on to Indiegogo, sign up, fill out a form, launch an ICO. How easy is it?
I wish it was that easy. Because this is heavily regulated, right, and we're all still figuring this out together, there's an application process. Our team, that's one of the sort of things that we're really trying to do this right. We have heavy compliance. We work with a broker-dealer partner named Micro Ventures, so we have all the compliance in place. We heavily curate the token sales. Ultimately, we would love this to be for everyone, and that's the ultimate goal. But in the early days, we're more about quality than quantity. So we're really looking for very quality token sale offerings. But yeah, our team reviews all the applications and all the. It's fascinating what's out there. I mean, it just runs the gamut of the craziest things you've ever heard to some of the most fascinating things I've seen in a long time, and big, small, all different parts of the world are trying to find a place to do these sales.
And I imagine on Indiegogo, someone like myself could ultimately go on there to see what's available, what's new and exciting, and obtain their tokens. Exactly.
So, like I said, we've only done one pre-sale, but you're going to see a lot more coming this year where, it's going to be very clear. You come to Indiegogo that, we still do our other business that's not going anywhere, the perks business, but really there's going to be, we do perks crowdfunding, and that's, you could do this. We do equity crowdfunding, which is investment from the crowd, but not on the blockchain. And now we have this token sale ICO platform offering, and the investor per se can definitely come to the site and peruse the offerings and learn more about them and potentially invest if it's interesting.
Yeah. Tell me, what do you think about this bus and the Co-Create team? What have you learned about this?
I'm very impressed. I mean, I hope they can drive me around all week. That's the plan, right? Just kind of, this is this is super cool. I think it's a great way to really talk about brilliant marketing.
Yeah,
there's no better way to tell the community this is happening.
Next year we'll be able to get on the bus and do an ICO Indiegogo while we're here.
Anything's on the table. Let's just say that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, any other comments?
No, thanks.
Blockchain. While you're so excited.
Yeah, I mean, I just think blockchain in general, right? I mean, there's a lot of talk about ICOs and token sales, but really the underlying, technology that we're all very fascinated by is blockchain, right? And we all, I think, everyone on this bus I know agrees, and I think hopefully the world will see that blockchain's not going anywhere. We do think it's revolutionary. We think it is a better way of doing things for a variety of reasons that I won't get into, but I think it's going to change every industry. I really do. I mean, we just had lunch. We were talking about shipping on the blockchain, or boating on the blockchain, or healthcare on the blockchain, or all these fascinating industries where there's got to be a better way. And it seems like blockchain could be a very real part of that solution. So it's just, and man, the people I meet are incredibly fascinating. So they make me feel old, but they're all very, very interesting people. So.
Well, that's great. Thanks very much for having this chat.
Yeah.
You take care.